Epic Morning is brought to you by Sun and Ski, your new mountain sports headquarters.
Well, we feel like we're on top of the world. Now, Smoke and Socks did most of the work to get us up here. But one of the things we were talking about were the Bearden family earlier, and in particular Bearcat, who gave the stables its name. Now, there's some different stories on how Bearcat got his name. And you were mentioning one might have to do with the fact that he fought in World War II, and he got the name there. But he was also a boxer.
Yep, so he was a bare knuckle boxer, and apparently, excuse me, one of his signature moves was getting down on all fours and snarling at his opponents. Well, everyone found that hilarious, so they started calling him Big Cat, and he goes, "No, I'm not a cat, I'm a big scary bear." They're like, "All right, fine, so we're going to call you Bearcat." Apparently he didn't like the nickname too much, but it stuck.
For his whole life, and now the stables bears his name. Well, one of the other things that I thought was really interesting, because people have been in talking about like golf tournaments that we use oftentimes up here to raise money for charity. And in fact, back in the 1930s, when Bearcat was a young man, it was boxing matches that were often used for charity. And over in Edwards, if you can believe it, over at what used to be, I guess, a general store over there, people would gather for boxing matches. Now, the boxers themselves would get paid, but they would also raise money for charity. And this was during the Great Depression, when people were looking for diversions. And boxing and other sports provided one of those diversions. Well, we are definitely appreciating what the Beardens created here in the Squaw Creek Valley. A big thanks to Sun and Ski for making this epic morning possible. Well, coming up next, Megan has some great tips on hiking safety, and also Mark has some information on one of the new lifts over at Beaver Creek, replacing the drink of water lift. That's coming up right after a break.